Bonne nuit, ami, parieurs. Le Harley Alge Umur 9:35 on Thursday night. Back with a few for tomorrow after a frustrating day, I must say. Frustrating why? Frustrating with jockeys. They're getting on my wick, I'm telling you lately. I can't understand. Well, I can to a certain extent, but take that horse spectacular style today. Why did he try and rope him back in fifth when he could have put him in third? And then he had a better chance of getting placed. He pulled with his head for the first couple of furlongs, and he's bred to stay the distance, but no, didn't do the obvious thing, and finished fourth because it cost me money because I had an each-way treble and each-way bets done. Similarly with fast flying Colin Keane, he probably hadn't the pace to go at the start, but finished like a train and will win again. So perfect poise. We'll get that again. And the other one finished third. So it is a pity in one way that Spectacular Style didn't get at least third, and he should have at least, I thought. A bit earlier tonight, because I want to get to bed early. I have a few things to do tomorrow before we rattle off tomorrow night. I expect to be on the road tomorrow evening around 5:30. So I'll probably do a video early in the evening. But I'll mention a couple already, or tonight. I looked at tomorrow Newmarket, a good card. Picked out 3, and I'll go in reverse order, or probably the ones that I think has the best chance. There's a horse that is familiar to us, New London. It was our anti-post selection for the Ledger last year, and at the time we were a bit disappointed. Well, we're disappointed with saying it didn't stay, but the horse like Elderaf that beat it came on and won the Irish Ledger this year. So there's 2 runs this year. Pretty decent run to Camari, who's a decent sort. And that was a Group 1 in Germany the last time. He's rated 115. You'd be hoping 112. He's getting he's well in with the weights with Candleford. The danger is probably Lion's Pride, all right, but Lion's Pride was behind Candleford 2 runs back. I know it was behind it the last time. What am I on about? But New London would be the strongest of the 3 in the Trixie. The other one then is a horse we know about as well, Maljoum. Last time we seen it was in Royal Ascot last year, and we tipped it up at 14-1, and should have won, but didn't. And I thought it should have won anyway. Let's have a quick look at it. The Guineas winner won it. It's at the back of the field.
Will try and find his way
rail.
through. New Energy still goes okay. Then Mighty Ulysses to the outside in blue and yellow. The Sail's got the lead inside the final furlong and a half. Caribus now gets the run to the inside. My Prospero and Mighty Ulysses are still battling away. Berkshire Shadow still going to finish off. It's Caribus just in front from the rallying Lucille. Then My Prospero as they head towards the line. It's Caribus. Caribus and a St James's Palace win from Lucille and My Prospero. Maljoum is absolutely flying at the end from off the speed. Then
Flying it in after getting into all kinds of trouble. Hasn't been seen on the track since, but did win first time out. There has been a bit of money for him this evening. He opened up at 4s and 9-2. He's into 5-2 and 11-4 now. So the must think that he's ready. He was ready first time out when he won before. Musa Seig won it last year, went out in front. Now you'd be hoping that Jim Crowley can have a winner or two. he made hard work getting a winner today on a favourite. Get into all kinds of trouble. Just mentioning that Hookham was drawn 14, not good, but 2 winners have came from that draw in the last number of years. And 2 good horses there were too, Golden Horn and Dallicani. So all is not lost yet, but I'd have preferred if he was in single digits. And the weather, I would hope it would rain. So it's not just going right for us. So hopefully we'll have to overcome a lot of stuff. Maljoum is the second selection of the 3 in Newmarket, and the first one then is the riskiest of the 3. It's in the Fillies and Mare listed a mile. I went for Queen For You for Johnny G. Won first time out, and when Gosling's win first time out, they're fairly decent. This is a half sister to Journey. Well, it won Journey, and it's a full sister to another one. I just can't think of them right now. But the last day it ran in a Group 1 there. He stuck it into a listed race second run, and it ran all right in the Group 1. It actually beat God My Mind Tonight. Mama's Girl was last in that race. Group 1, he didn't stay the distance, or she didn't stay the distance, but she ran pretty well after breaking slow in this race here.
Completes the line. We're just about set for this Group 3, and they're off. Jumped away, a little bit slow, Queen For You. It's a squeeze along, out wide a Potter.
That's her taking the lead in front of the famous Normandy colours.
Yet to be played by Sean Levy, just waiting in the wings as they head down now to the final 2 furlongs in the Atalanta Stakes. On the far side, Roman Mist. Now tackled by Queen For You. Heredia is making big ground on the outside, along with Potter Pova. Here comes Heredia in the bronze colours now to throw out the challenge to Queen For You. But Queen For You has gone on. Heredia's going with her, though, down the outside for Sean Levy. Showing a smart turn of foot. Here she comes. Heredia from well off the pace strikes the front. Queen For You tries to fight back, but Heredia wins the Atalanta Stakes. Second, Queen For You, tight third.
3-year-old has won 4 out of the last 5 runners of this race. There is a few coppices in it. Frankie stays with that, but Haviland has rode that every time, so he stick with it. Tara was sent over by Dermot Weld, but we're going on Queen For You. There is 2 bus horses tomorrow. One is Walkinthewoods. It's winter time when we're talking about this horse, but it actually won first time out last year, but it didn't win for the jockey. Won first time out over 2 miles in Chepstow, and Adam Wedge was riding. And the only other time he rode it, it won in Fosslas over 2 miles forward. That's the day we were on it. We're on it, I think, at 9-2 into 2-1. There was a good gamble on it. It pitched in. Isabel Williams is on it tomorrow. So it'll be a risky bet, but it won for us last time. So we're sticking with it. We're staying loyal to it. The fact that it won in October last year, and it had a break from April, and this is May to late September. 6-year-old Evan Williams has a winner in the last 14 days. So now it's only a loyalty bet, really. It's not, this wouldn't be rock solid, because I don't know what sort of action it's going to be in. And the other one is in Fundalk. Patrick Hickey was looking for one last week, but we have one this week. Dark Desert Highway. On a dark desert highway, we had it last year, tipped up at 20-1 and won at 7-2 favourite. That was in Fundalk, rated 52. It's 62 now, but it's only a 5-year-old and has a pipe opener there last week. It was third behind Perfect Poise, and Perfect Poise ran a good race there, so that was a decent race that it ran in. This was it in Dundalk last year. It's coming on the very left of the field there.
Under pressure on the extreme right is James Henry. Heading on with over a furlong to race, and Dark Desert Highway has swept through down the outside to take over. Ella Bella with the purple cap in the centre. There ahead of over on the far side, James Henry, well inside the final furlong. Dark Desert Highway out in front, a few lengths clear as they go to the line. It's another winner for Michael O'Callaghan and Lee Roach. Dark Desert Highway.
Long-time followers will know as well that it should have won again a few runs later, but it nearly come out into the television in my front room. Who was riding at that? It careered over to the stand to a second at 92 second favourite. That was last December. No, it was in November. It was the day he should have won. Keane was riding at that too, was it? We should have won again. So with Colin Keane riding, it's interesting. Callaghan has actually 2 runners there. He has the top weight as well, Rockbury lad. Lee Roach is on that. But I'm just hoping, well, that's to put it right, and the handbrake should be off. It's gone favourite now there in some boards. So that's it. Just to look at a couple of races Saturday, our buddy Baez in a 2 miles 2, nearly 2 miles 3, well 2.5. It's in the Watergate Cup in Chester. It's 7-2 favourite. That has won 4 for us, and it has a real light weight, and it won its last race in Chester. Only carrying 8 stone 2. Probably Tashcan, Classy Oak up top, but we're getting £24. So we're rated 75 now. One off 57, 63, 69. It's only went up £3 for its last win. Gutsy performance the last day. So we'll have to stick with that, I would imagine. And when we are looking now, we'll stay looking for a minute. The Cambridgeshire is on Saturday. It's a big gamble on one of Roger Charlton's. 35 in the race and a 7-2 favourite. So we'll have to try and get an alternative an each way bet. It's good racing on Saturday. But in the Longchamp, in the first race on Saturday with Harbour Wind, and there was talk about this horse going to the Melbourne Cup, but he didn't go that route because it's 30 years since the stable won it, Vintage Crop. Was rated 106, so it's a 2-1 favourite there. So I'd be hoping we get better on the Parimutuel out there. There is that Gallerist, that one sort of, but we can't go with the figures there because they're 2 different countries. But it did run a win impressively, I thought, the last time it ran. I had to look at that race, and I'll put up. If I don't get a video up on Saturday evening, what I'll do is I'll do it tomorrow, and I'll put up what I have. But I might do a live video on Sunday from the track, or maybe Saturday. We'll see. I'm not bringing the laptop with me because we have to go back. You have to get Wi-Fi, and you'd have to go back to the hotel and all of that. So I'll see how it works with the phone. I know it's very slow unless you get good Wi-Fi and stuff. And I'm not that tech savvy, as you all know, but we'll try and work something anyway, and we'll try and keep you informed as we go along. So anyway, where's my bit of paper here? Here it is. Frappe les bookmakers, encore et encore.